good. Why is it so dark?
I don't know. Oh, it got bright. Oh, shut that thing. Because, yeah, there you go. All right. Okay.
That was fun.
That was crazy. I did something and couldn't get back to, well, here we are now. Okay.
Everyone leave the other one.
Good evening, everyone.
What's up?
Is the other one still on?
No.
You sure it's gone? Okay.
It should be. I looked
All right.
it on.
Because that's rough when we got the two of them going at this. Because I've had that happen before, too.
Have you?
Yeah. All right. Oh, all right. So let's. It's the Kick and Dell. What's happening, brother man?
What's up, Mike?
Oh,
That was fun, Tony.
that was weird. I couldn't. Yeah. I'm so low tech. Honestly, I swear to God, I'm still trying to wrap my head around color TV. Like I don't understand how, like, all right. Let's say hi to everybody.
Hi,
Chris
everybody.
Greenaway,
I'm
Paul
trying to get
Capazola, John Disk, Mopar Nut 62. What's going on? Dirty Knobs. Ozzy Tim. What's happening, brother man? Alan. It's the commies. The commies have taken over everything. Let's not go there. Okay.
Behave yourself.
Jesse, Mopar Mark, Ajax.
Kyle Wagner.
Rude Mopar Dude. Okay.
What's
All
up,
right.
Patio Furniture?
Patio Furniture. That what a name.
Again. 426 Rich.
Yeah.
Kevin Kellett. John Chodnacki.
All right.
Chodnacki.
All right. Greetings and salutations, all. Are you having a good evening?
That was fun.
No, it wasn't funny. It was tragic.
It was tragic.
It was tragic. I was lost. I was panicking,
Chris Greenaway says, I might have to say goodbye. Why?
Why?
Hi, Chris. Oh. Mopar is better than football. Is football on right now?
They play sports ball on Sundays.
Maybe Thomas 8 says, can't wait to see you on that crank. Hard to make sure it's straight.
So we can't wait to see what?
On the crank. Hard to make sure it's straight.
Oh, yeah.
This video is private. Is it set for private, Tony?
Shouldn't be.
Please, yeah. All right. I'm going to have to check it.
Why? You've got.
I'm checking it on my phone.
Okay.
In the studio. So give me a second. You have to read the comments.
Yeah. Well, if it's set for private, then how the hell are all these people getting on here?
I have no idea.
Have to make you choose between UTG and the Super Bowl. Well, we could do that too. Ready? Here. Go.
It's showing that we're on.
It's not?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, go on there. Go on that computer and make sure it's set for public.
It's
Okay.
not showing up.
It's got to be showing up. There's all types of people on there.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the first stream said private. Yeah, because we screwed up. I screwed up. Kick and Dell, thank you, brother, man. Weekly sacrifice to the Mopar gods. They bless us with more Moparty goodness. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, Kyle says we're on.
All right.
Jack Braun, what was the torque converter you talked about? Called that had two stall speeds. I used it in what? It's the Buick switch pitch. It's called a switch pitch. And I'm sure somebody can jump in there with the details of when and where it was used. Okay.
Tony, James May is on. He says gravy baby.
Nice. Is that really James May?
I don't think so.
Well, it could be. We get some celebrities pop on here.
We do.
We have JJ the Boss on, right? Who else did we have?
James May is my favorite.
I like him too. I like him too.
Probably not him.
How's the weather? It's cold. It's been rainy and wet, and it's like it's about 30 degrees out, 35 degrees, like in that range. But it's like that heavy gray, damp, bone chilling kind of,
What's up, Catfish and
Which is all like I'm dying to take Plan Z out and just do a couple of short squirts, but I've got like a swamp between the shop and the road, and I just don't want to drive the car through all of that. So it's supposed to rain now on and off for the next week. So we're going to be stuck in the shop doing things, maybe stuck in here doing things.
Dirty Now says it's -20 right now.
Oh, yeah, move. Move. Why would you live in a place where the weather hurts that much? Ari, what's going on, brother, man?
What's up, Barry? HX 750 CFN says, come to Maryland. I have a good 170 you can have.
Oh,
Maryland.
yeah, no, well, that's really far away, man. For a 170, you know what I'm saying?
Vin says, I think the Tennessee Gambler is still on. Please double check if you're
I-
interested.
I will double check it. It was just on Facebook a couple of days ago. Said they canceled it. No, evidently it's on. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna build the car. We're gonna have fun with it. You know, it's September is you know.
What's up, John Wilbur?
John Wilburn. It is John Wilburn. We can relax now.
Yeah.
Everybody can relax. Yeah. Take a deep breath. John Wilburn is here.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Muscle Car Camping. Do you see that?
Is Muscle Car Camping?
It's Muscle Car Camping. Do you guys know who that is? That's Jim Campizano, magazine guy extraordinaire, right? What was he? The editor of like Field and Stream or Cosmopolitan?
Mm-hmm.
What magazines were you Campy? What
Ladies Home Journal.
Ladies Home Journal? Yeah. Penguin Fetish Monthly. People have that weird penguin thing.
Nick V, what's the matter? No stuff yet.
So guys,
You're waiting for stuff in the mail. Mail has been super slow.
yeah,
So be patient. It's on its way.
the commies have taken over the
Tony,
mail.
The mail has been terrible. I don't know what's going on.
There you go, Muscle Cars. So you guys remember Muscle Cars magazine? I wrote for Muscle Cars
Muscle
magazine. I was a
Mustangs,
technical
Fast
editor for
Fords.
Muscle Mustangs and Fast Fords.
Super Chevy.
Super Chevy. There you go. That's Jim Camp, the legendary Jim Campizano. He's got a new channel called Muscle Car Camping. Right there, just like his
Go
name.
check
See?
it out.
Muscle Car Camping.
Subscribe.
Go over. He just did this thing on a 70 Barracuda. And they were talking about the 70 or 71. I prefer the 71. I like that cheese grater grill.
Fubar put up the link. Thank you.
Fubar, thank you for putting up the link there. So yeah, absolutely. Go check out Muscle Car Campy's stuff. All right, stop bragging. He was also the editorial director of High Performance Mopar and Mopar Muscle. I started that magazine.
Plus
High Performance Bonding. I was the editor of that magazine.
And half a dozen others.
Half a dozen others. Yeah, I maybe I had maybe like 10 others. Okay, you have half a dozen others. See, they got to turn everything into a competition.
It's all a competition. He says, Jim says, I just wanted to be living in your giant shadow you see.
That might actually be a piss stain. But no, that's, yeah, so it looks like a shadow. It's not really. But yeah.
It's funny, Jim has a beagle too. Just
Jim-
like you.
And Jim looks older than me. Did you
I don't
notice
know
that?
about that.
Yeah. Jim has all gray hair and stuff.
Always a competition, Jim. I'll get you that. See.
Okay, answer some questions.
What?
I can't read now.
Which
I can't read.
one?
I don't know. Pick a question. Any?
Keegan says, well, they let you edit. No wonder we could hardly understand the language.
Oh, please. Campy will bear me out, right? I was so bad. When I went into the magazine business, I had no idea how to spell. I had no idea what punctuation was. I was a street racer. I knew nothing else. That's all I knew, right? So I says, I'm going to be a magazine guy. I didn't know how to write. I didn't know how to put two words together. I couldn't spell, couldn't punctuate. They actually had to hire a full-time copy editor just to do my work, just to go over my stuff.
Is this a Super Bowl? No.
I literally used to make up like my own punctuation and stuff like that, you know, because it was like I don't know how to express this. I put the ... dash comma dot question mark. So no, I did.
Muscle Car Campy says he prefers the 71 back food too.
Yeah.
He's completely ignoring your things that you said, which I don't blame him. He'll get you. Can I do a burnout before you're forced to unsubscribe, HX? A burnout? Maybe. Maybe I will. Don't unsubscribe.
Don't unsubscribe. No, we need you. You are the one that, you know.
Let's see.
Okay, what do we got? So yeah, Muscle Car Campy, go check out his channel for sure.
Mhm.
But don't like it more than our channel.
You can like it
Regardless
more
of,
than
no,
our channel.
regardless of what he does, our channel is more popular. Okay.
I don't know about that, Tony.
Whose team are you on? Whose side are you on?
I'm on your team. I'm on your team.
So let's see, where we at? Who just sent me $500?
Nobody.
Nobody sent me.
Thanks, Janssen 50.
No Super Bowl. No, we do that here, right? Go for the goal. Go for the goal.
I
Yay!
got really good reflexes.
Go team. We scored a thing. See? Yeah, go team. See? It's the same thing.
Same thing.
All right.
There's no muscle car camping. No, it's muscle car camping.
Campy.
Campy.
Although that might not be a bad channel, Muscle Car Camping. How to take muscle cars out into the woods and set up a tent and shoot bears. Right? I mean, Muscle Car Camping. Why not?
What?
I don't even know.
Tony, give a big roll up your windows for Honda Matic Garage.
Roll up your windows.
I hope our son's not watching this. Making fun of football.
Our offspring?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll live. He's fine.
He used to get upset every time you would put an anti-football meme up.
It's Unity Motorsports Garage. He has a killer video on the Boss 429. I don't know if you saw this, guys. He's only got like 3,000 subscribers. There's inspiration for you guys who got a channel, Unity Motorsports Garage. He's got like 3,500 subscribers now. He started getting serious with the channel just recently. And he just put out a video and it's got like 140,000 views. So there you go. If anybody needs inspiration, like, you know, go from like zero to like, all of a sudden he's got a channel, Unity Motorsports Garage.
Jay Couch says, Uncle Tony, tell the story of the Applebee's gift card you got. We laughed our butts off at that. It's probably
You tell the story.
can't be that.
I bet you it was Campy that sent it. It was
Somebody that knew us.
somebody,
They knew
yeah.
our address.
Somebody sent me an Applebee's gift card, okay,
In the mail.
in the mail. Right? It was just a card, right? It was like
Didn't say anything.
it was a thank you card of some sort, and it had an Applebee's gift card in it. And I was like, yeah, that's nice. Somebody sent us a gift card, right? So I says, let's go to Applebee's. So
Well, we were out with the kids and we were like, oh, we gotta grab something to eat. And we were like, oh, we have that gift card.
yeah, we have that gift card.
We might as well use it, you know, on them.
Yeah. So we go to Applebee's, right? Which I've never been to an
Yeah,
Applebee's
right.
before, right? And we're like, yeah, give us everything. You know, just bring it all out. You know, whatever you got on the menu, just bring it out, right? We'll have two of them. Just bring it. You know,
Oh, we weren't that bad.
we were pretty bad with it.
Not really.
So after everything is all said and done, I give her the card to pay, and the card was expired. Or
No, it had nothing
it
on
had
it.
nothing on it.
So it was a good prank. Good prank.
Yeah, good prank.
If I remember correctly, what we got there wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed.
But we haven't been back.
No, we're not planning on
No. No.
it.
Let's see.
Would you pay $2,500 for a 64 Belvedere 4-door 3-3 push button?
Yeah, in a minute I would. Absolutely.
How to make a YouTube account just for your channel? Marks 5483 says, got 570s Dodge trucks waiting to be done at different stages. Thanks for the motivation and ideas to get back to them. Cool.
That's what we try to do. That's what we're about. We're about motivation. You know, you get a little kick in the ass. Look, if we can do it, you can do it too. And it works. And like I tell everybody, you know, a rising tide raises all ships.
Gideon Wallace says, I'm moving to Tennessee. Where should a hippie vet hot rodder live?
Woodbury.
Woodbury?
Woodbury. I believe Woodbury is populated entirely by hippie hot rod. Right. Yeah. Hippie hot rodders and like militias and there's
In Woodbury? No.
Short Hills. Short Hills. Not Short Hills.
Short Hills.
Short Hills, New Jersey. Short Mountain. That's like all hippies and weirdos and stuff like that. We're crazy. It's like it's not.
It's beyond hippie. It's really not so good.
There's
There's hippie and then there's that.
there's hippie and then there's like these guys go to a whole different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Murfreesboro is nice.
Yeah, we live in Murfreesboro.
Chad says, did you ever do a video on pinion angle on cars?
Yes.
You did?
Yes. As a rule of thumb, 3 degrees down.
It's a short mountain it is. No.
Yeah, maybe not
No.
Short Mountain. Stick with like Woodbury.
Yeah. I'd say that's a big no. Let's see. What's up, Coastal?
Like rumor is it's literally a branch of Manson's family that still
Yeah,
is in.
stay away.
Yeah.
Stay away. Not good thinking. Can you tell the story of your explosive egg drop nitro again?
That stuff wasn't explosive. It was just you had to filter it before you could run it. But I exploded other things. Oh, good. Dakota's been timed out.
Oh.
All is well with the world. We're okay now.
Yeah, don't go, Gideon. Don't go. Have your new neighbors moved out yet? No, not yet.
No. We actually have all of the houses around us filled.
Yeah.
You can't get a house in this area. Everybody's going
That's
up
ridiculous.
because they're all running away from California and New York, and they're all coming here.
People here are actually afraid to sell their house because they're afraid they're not going to be able to get another one.
Seriously, it's a problem. We went to
Crystal's doing real estate, and that's what she said, that people are like afraid that they're not going to have anywhere to live if they sell.
we went to pick up a dishwasher the other day. We went up to we were close to Nashville, and we passed a lot that had U-Haul trucks, and there had to be like 200 U-Hauls parked in this field because all of the U-Hauls are coming down here and none of them are leaving.
What's that Mopar Den? Hey, Mopar Den, did you ever get that stuff? You know, the paper from Bottle Rocket, the broadcast sheet? Because we sent it to you. I want to just make sure that you got it. Delta Tech says, hi, it's been a while. Which do you prefer, gate or ratchet shifters?
You mean for a stick?
Okay, good, you got it. Awesome.
Gate.
Awesome.
I'm not crazy about those inlines.
Yeah.
Vertical gate. Yeah, I'm not crazy about those.
Meow, meow, meow.
What do you want, the soda? Wow, he's all beat up.
Yeah, he's not going out again.
Jeez.
He needs to be fixed. He's going out and fighting. Let's see. Does anyone make a coil over plug conversion?
You got me? I have no idea. It'd probably be easy. I mean, to adapt something.
Nice horse galloping around in the background. That's the dog walking on the floor.
That's a fat old beagle. Tap dancing.
What's on the no? We didn't get Plan Z out because the weather's been crappy.
Yeah, it's been cold and wet. Just shitty out.
Everyone's moving to Nashville. Yeah.
I may have to do a burnout in the shop with that car.
You could.
Maybe we'll do it this week.
Okay. Type in cool kitty. What's the best undercoating to use to keep rust away and still look good?
I don't use undercoating on anything. I'm sure there are good products, but you're asking the wrong guy. I take undercoating off of everything.
Coastal says, love how Plan Z came out.
So do I.
You happy with it?
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Well, so far.
So far. until
know.
you break it.
Yeah, right. I mean, it could just go out 30 feet and scatter itself. I have no idea. But so far, so good. It sounds and responds really nicely.
Michael Kramer says, I want to rebuild a C-25 Plant 6 so bad.
What's stopping you, brother, man? Go get one.
How quickly do you think you can blow up that motor? I'm sure people are out there listening at you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a poll.
They're like, oh, look what he did. He doesn't know what he's doing. Can anything bolt on help a 318 Magnum? Probably not. Bolt on.
Bolt on?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, headers always help. I mean, yeah. I mean, just there's no shortage of bolt on stuff for that one.
Rude Mopar Dude says 3 passes.
You think that's all it's going to get? Just 3 passes? I think of it all together. It really, it's nothing radical enough to hurt itself. Randy Muscle Cars, hey, the date is May 8th for the 318 Fest. Oh, it's May 8th. I thought it was 17th.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, May 8th. May 8th, May 8th.
Put it right there on the calendar. It's right next to you.
Hang on.
Write it down.
Okay.
May.
I'm putting this down here, May 8th. I have no idea what that says. And I just wrote it, but I'm going to circle it anyway. May 8th.
Make that
Okay.
8 look like an 8.
What's it look like?
A 7.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
It's 2 circles.
2 circles is an 8. What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good
May
job.
8th. All right. I will not miss that for the universe.
Let's see. Grando the Max says, when you sign up a club, does the gap distance remain the same?
Yes.
Michael Phillip, it's gonna blow on the first pass. ...
I mean, it could. It could.
Have you seen the steam locomotive being restored to operation in Nashville?
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it when it was in Centennial Park. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
we've
it since
seen
they
that.
started restoring it.
Any plans for the 67 Charger? I like that car.
No plans. It's
We
just,
haven't touched it.
we haven't touched it. That car hasn't moved in, what, 6 months? I took her for a ride around the block. Right? Is that about right? Maybe 5 months ago, I took her for a ride around the block. Yeah, there's no real plans for it. Just to make it nice. The thing I got to do with that car next is it's got a. I don't know if you've seen it. The driver's side quarter is shortened by about an inch, so it's all crumpled right over the wheel well. The frame rail is kinked. So as soon as maybe when the weather gets nicer, we'll do some videos on it. I got to cut the frame rail and I got to stretch the car back out again and then box the frame rail back in again.
Oh, Chris Greenway says, Tony, I'm going to miss this. I think he has a new job where he has to work, he said.
Chris Greenway's got a new job.
Yeah, he's going to miss your lives.
Oh, no. You
Well,
mean you're
Wednesday night?
you're choosing a job over this? You can't take off a different night?
Unfinished project says Plan D.
Plan Z!
How rare are 69 Roadrunners to find? Not rare.
Not rare. Not
There's
rare
a lot
at
of
all.
them out there.
68s are harder to find.
Yeah, there's a lot of 69s.
Yeah.
They sold a lot of 69s.
And people, for some reason, kept a lot of 69s. The 60, when you hear that somebody's got a Roadrunner, like
So is this
behind their shed or whatever it is, it's always a 69.
70s are harder to find. I
Yeah.
think they're the hardest
Well, they're the most expensive.
and the most expensive. Taking a break from Super Bowl. Hope you all are healthy and staying safe.
Go sports ball. Here, I'll throw you the thing, the ball. Right? Hey, you caught it. Go team.
Go team.
What did we make? We made a score. Yay!
Down touch.
It's down. Yes.
Here, show later.
Oh yeah.
Steve says, oh yeah, no politics. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, the guys are doing great. Thank you guys for taking out the politics. All of our moms are awesome.
Our moms are the best people on earth.
Nice pass, Tony.
Muscle Car Campy says he's got to take his Beagle out. Yeah, good seeing you, brother, man. New video on the top 10 muscle cars of 1964. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Nice.
Muscle Car Campy. Go over there and go subscribe to his channel. Just do it. Don't even worry about the content. That makes no difference. He's gonna, whatever he puts out is gonna be gold, right? Muscle Car Campy. Go over there and subscribe and ring the bell. Make sure you ring the bell.
Will Parden sent $10.
Thank you, Will
He lies
Parden.
better than any ball game. Thank you. Thanks, Will Parden. Let's see. Brandon Griffith says, hey Tony, longtime watcher. I've always wanted to ask you, what carburetor would you put on a mild 305?
A mild 305. I mean, what are you using it for? If it's a driver, I mean, just a, daily driver type of thing, grocery getter, a 600 Edelbrock is fine. Performance carburetor, vacuum secondary 750.
Wayne wants to know which big block stroker kit do you use?
I don't.
Big guy wants to know what engine is in the new video.
It's 318. It's a 318. It's the quote, the good motor that we're building for Bottle Rocket. The one that's in, as I explained many times, the one that's in Bottle Rocket now is it's just a dead stock bottom end cast crank, stock pistons and everything. So this one I'm putting together now is a forged crank, and it'll have forged pistons and the good floating rods, and I'm going to do something different with the heads. So basically, it's what will be the good motor for Bottle Rocket.
Kathleen wants to know favorite car from the year that you were born.
Favorite? Okay, I was born in '62, so that's tough. The one that gets my attention, right, is like the Swiss cheese cats, right? But I'm a Mopar guy, and I was born on May 15th, 1962, which coincidentally is the day that the very first 413 Max Wedge came off the assembly line. So me and the modern Mopar era actually came into existence on the same day. Go figure that one out, right? The universe is a strange place. Coastal, thank you.
Thank you, Coastal. Plan Z will hold up fine. Lots of thought went into it, and Tony broke it in right. Greg Brady is a goalie for one of the sports ball teams. That's cool.
I thought Greg Brady was the oldest of the Brady boys, right? And then Marsha was the oldest girl.
I don't know.
Yeah, Marsha, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler wants to know, is it worth it to turbo or slant without gapping rims?
If you're really moderate on the boost, if you keep it like under 7 or 8 pounds of boost, yeah, you should be okay. Anything more than that, yeah, you definitely want to gap the rims.
Riding Muscle Car says, we are parts gathering for 318 Fest. We're going to make 300 on the tire, maybe. Looking forward to running against Bottle Rocket.
Nice. Yeah, keep me posted on what you're doing with that.
Do you know a good source for Duster Dart center consoles? Can't find one for under $400. That's steep.
No.
That's a lot.
If I had one, I'd sell it to you for a lot less than that.
We were selling them for like $1.25. Right?
Do I have one? I don't think we have any. No.
What's up, Craig Black? Charles F. wants to know, do you have any OG gas cans with the vent, or do you use the new ones that take 3 minutes to pour a gallon?
I go along with it.
We have some old ones with the vent.
Yeah, I got gas cans everywhere because I run out of gas like semi-professionally. So I have gas cans everywhere. And on the new ones, I just do a little hole in it. It's just a small little hole. Just do a hole in the top and the back, and they work just fine.
Kevin Myers says, greetings from Maine. Oh, it's cold here.
Greetings.
Right? It's a little cold. Mom always says, don't put them all in the house. You went to school with Tom Brady? No. Tony, you didn't.
I can't tell me either. Did I? I don't know.
No, you didn't. Chris wants to know, how much will I have to disassemble my Firebird for vintage air? Will I lose horsepower?
I have no idea.
Vintage air, like
It's a kit.
the kits,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what you have to
You
do
lose
with that.
horsepower?
Well, a parasitic
Probably.
loss if you're not turning the compressor on. 2 horsepower, and maybe if you got the compressor on 15 or so.
John Wilburn says, what will the 5 remaining trolls do with their lives if Bottle Rocket goes $10.99?
I have no idea.
It'll be fun to watch, though.
The one troll is missing.
Who?
The guy who owns the engine shop, Paragon Engines over here in.
Oh, you said his name.
Why? Well, that's his name. It's Paragon Engines.
Okay. Is he missing?
I haven't seen him. It's a Pro Works engine stand. Have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at it.
It's like a $2,000 engine stand. Okay, so it's like the Pro Works engine stand. Like
He
it's
sells them?
yeah, that's what. Yeah, well, he builds race
Oh.
engines, right? But he also is a dealer for Pro Works engine stands, which is right. It's actually a motorized engine stand, right? Like, our civilization has gone way too far when you got to spend $2,000 on an engine stand. You push a button, it goes.
I guess that's for guys who have nicer hands than mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Good evening, Stephen Koch.
Good evening, Steve.
What's up, Dickie Frog? He says, I want to be a troll, but I like the show too much. What about that?
Feel free to troll, honestly.
Where's Curtis? Or troll?
Curtis, bipolar Curtis, please.
I am a towel.
I am a towel. I don't know where Curtis is.
John Wilburn says, yeah, he's disappeared from Cabral's channel too. You embarrassed him into obscurity. Well, he embarrassed himself.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I just said who he was. Pull out King.
I was just going to read that.
When installing a mild steel roll cage, can I use a flux core welder and patch tack? Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Mild steel. Don't try it on chromoly. Chromoly, TIG only, right? Unless you want to cheat oxyacetylene, which is how chromoly was actually originally formulated to be welded, but that's besides the point. TIG only on mild steel. But yeah, nothing wrong with flux core on a mild steel cage.
Curtis Randolph says, oh, wait, it just jumped. Where did I go? Are you going to just drive Plan Z or take it out on a race course?
And we're going to what?
Just drag it or take it on a race course. Like I guess road race.
It's only set up for drag racing. The only thing you can do with that car. Yeah, the only thing you can do with that car is drag race.
You're a towel. Patio furniture. That's what Curtis says all the time. He says that he's a towel. Todd Allen's at $5. Swapping a 318 into a 51 DeSoto Coupe and your nuggets of wisdom have helped. Thank you. Thank you, Todd.
Awesome. Anytime that we can be that's payment. That's payment for me. You don't have to send money. Thank you.
No, yeah, not Curtis Randolph. Right. He says must be the other Curtis. I love this channel. It's Curtis Betimes. How do you say the last name?
Yeah, it used to be Bryant, and then he changed it to Betimes. He's a psycho. I mean, he's really. The guy's got to have head
He trolls us, and then he says he loves us. And he trolls us, and then he says he loves us.
He's got to have head trauma. You know what I mean? Got to have head trauma.
Yeah, no, it's not Curtis Randolph. He loves our channel. It's funny. John Wilburn says he's the most lenient of the mods.
He is.
Who by the axe and stuff.
That's what we call Fubar the Axe.
Right. Oh, Michael Grace. What's up, Michael?
Ari's pretty good. And I think Zero is the most introspective of our.
He is introspective.
Most introspective of our
He
mods.
gives people a lot of chances before
Yeah.
he does anything.
Yeah, he considers their
Let's
point of
all
view.
stop.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
He is from California. Okay. Well, I feel a big difference with the 390s gear because there was a 270s before.
Bullshit, yeah, you will. You're gonna feel like you had the brakes dragging before.
How do you adjust hydraulic lifters once they've been pumped up with oil?
You have to wait for them to bleed down, and it just depends on what it is. If they're over pumped and it's got adjustable rockers like on a Chevy, and just back it all the way up, start it up, let it run until it ticks, and then set your adjustment.
What? We don't see enough hot rod DeSotos these days.
We don't. We don't.
You're not going out. No, you go out and fight. You're not going out.
By the way, because it's been a point of not contention or anything like that, but people are like, Uncle Kathy's going to throw you out of the house trying to build an engine in the kitchen. And it was her idea. I'm sitting there saying, we need to do something. She says, why don't you build an engine in the kitchen? I was like, bingo, right? So that's why we're doing it. It was her idea to do the engine in the kitchen, not mine.
You're not telling that. I would have played dumb, like I was mad.
No, that's
get
right.
a kick out of it.
Yeah, no, but people need to know. You know what I mean? They need to know. Yeah, they do.
They don't need to know that. I would have just yelled at you. It would have been fun for me. Let's see. Do you have any rare info / options on e-bodies year to year?
What do you want to know? I mean, I'm not a numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure I know enough probably to answer most questions.
You're going to wash the heads in the dishwasher.
No, I use gasoline. We'll do that. We'll do any of those. Because I'm gonna port the heads and everything, and we'll do all of that on the back patio.
What are you gonna do in the back patio?
I'm gonna port the heads and any cleaning, gasoline cleaning that we gotta do. We'll do it on the patio.
The chickens are back there.
The chickens will be fine.
I don't want them in near gasoline. What do you mean I don't like Ajax? What are you talking about? I like everybody. Can you rebuild the transmission in the bathtub? Just kidding.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, no, don't. That's not a big deal.
I hate doing transmissions. I hate doing
That's not a big
transmissions.
deal. What is the best block to play with nitro?
When you don't mind scattering.
When you don't mind scattering?
Yeah. Oh no, we got a bunch of puppies.
Yep. Tech question.
Tech question.
Upgrading the radio? Is that tech question?
Gotta upgrade that radio.
180 watts for 4 speakers. The radio in it is a 240 watts for 2 speakers. Does not to run OEM speakers. It just jumped. What do I have to upgrade?
I don't know. Generally speaking, when I'm looking for good high fidelity sound, I put a band in the back seat. I don't want to mess around with any of this electronic stuff. I want to hear the highs and the lows, blasting right there behind my ears. So, yeah, I'm strictly a live band guy. And then,
Gasoline is all natural, so no problem. I don't want to eat the chickens. Instead of water, you have gasoline in the dishwasher? No.
That would be fun, right?
Oh, you know what would be funny? Ooh, I have a really good idea.
What's that?
No, I can't say.
Whisper to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Order of a pale horse, 666. Stay warm. Any swap meets coming up? No.
No.
We missed one in January.
Yeah.
But there's never any more stuff there anyway. I look like a Manitoni? No.
No, Zharsky, how could she be mad at me? Do you see how charming I am?
You?
How could you possibly be mad at me?
No, I just had an idea for video stuff and I didn't want to say it in front of everybody. So I whispered it. I never received my slice of pizza in the mail? What?
What do you mean?
Were you supposed to send somebody a slice of pizza?
I'm sorry. What Who was supposed to?
Ajax?
Really?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if we're supposed to send it, I guess send us your address.
Swap meet coming up in Indy. That's 6 hours from here.
When are you gonna use a Hemi in a car?
Someday. Not too far. I mean, I'm let's put it this way. I'm 58, right? So what have I got? Like another 15 years? So sometime between now and then, we'll get another Hemi together in the car.
And nobody has, we don't have radios that work in anything, you know? Gasoline and the pressure washer. No, we're not getting that. I have to draw a line at someplace. Chrysler turbine engine swap.
Yeah, we can do it. I'll see if I can get Jay Leno to part with his spare.
Right? Give him a call.
Yeah.
Send him a text. See what he says. Vince still has the signed toilet paper that you sent him. That's awesome, Vince. That's gonna be a collector's item someday, right?
Wayne Walleye. What's the highest horsepower you got out of a small block? 11,000 horsepower.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Good night, Danny J. Rumbles. Let's see. Greg McDonald is 60 years old tomorrow.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
early birthday. Let's see. Can you do a general guide on adjusting carbs and especially chokes?
I did. Go
What
back.
video was that?
I did a few of them. Please, I did a video
should do like a
specifically on
carb
chokes.
Playlist. A carb
Yeah.
playlist.
I did how to adjust the Ellerbrock, how to adjust the Holly. We did all of those. Just search carburetor on and you'll see there's a bunch of videos we did.
Let's see. There's a lot of repeats here. Hang on.
Okay.
Eric Conway says, "Greetings from Southern California." Greetings.
Greetings.
What's up? 72E Galaxy. He says, "Smash that button." Like button.
Smash that button. Smash it.
Oh my goodness. Just repeats. I'm trying to sift through. Tampa Bay just hit a home run.
All right. Go team. Go team.
I think, are we supposed to be wearing face paint or something?
I don't know. Want to draw you?
No, do not show my face. Let's see. Jerry Franks will be 39 tomorrow. Happy early
birthday.
This is Super Bowl tonight. I think so. Unfinished project is back. Did I miss anything important? No. Okay. If you had 10 minutes to evacuate, what vehicle would you take and what personal items?
If I had 10 minutes to evacuate? You mean like clear the hell out of where I am? I moved here so that I wouldn't have to do that. That's why I'm in Tennessee. But if there's an asteroid coming or some shit like that.
We can't really do anything about that. We just take the dogs for a walk at that point.
No. You fight to the very last instant. I would take my box truck because I could live in the box truck.
Well, we'd have to because we have 4 dogs
Right.
and 7 chickens and a cat.
Well, the chickens, they stay behind.
What do you mean?
We can't take the chickens and the dogs in a
Yeah,
box
you
truck. That would be crazy.
No, we don't leave anybody behind.
How would, all right.
Tony, Swingili or calamari?
Oh, neither, man, neither. I like to stick with species that its origins are on this planet. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Is the 3rd Gen Hemi video still catching feedback? I see lots of people talking about it. I think I saw a couple people comment on it.
It still
but
comes
I
around.
don't read them.
It still comes around. Have you guys seen Darth Hemi's video?
It came up in
On
my
that?
suggested. I was looking at other videos, and it came up in my suggested. Uncle Tony is in whatever he said.
If you,
He's an
seriously,
idiot.
if you guys are troll aficionados, right, go check out Darth Hemi's video that he did about me. Uncle Tony doesn't know shit about Hemis. That's what it says on the thing.
Title, yeah.
That's the title. Uncle Tony doesn't know shit about Hemis. I love my trolls. I really do.
What's up, Jory T? Says Uncle Tony just dropping by to say hello.
What's happening?
Max Mopar mashed potatoes says that guy is annoying.
Mopars and mashed potatoes. There's a name,
I love
right?
mashed potatoes.
I know you do.
Yeah, I got a mashed potato addiction. Not good. You will need the chicken.
Just to feed the dogs.
No.
You're right.
Jory T says, hey, I defended you on that page.
Oh no, Darth Hemis. That's awesome. He thinks the poor. I feel bad for the guy. He's like clearly neurotic. You know what I mean? Like he's
I
like.
haven't watched it, even though it was recommended for me.
Danny Boyd says it's hard to fuck up potatoes. They're just good. They are. You're right. You know what I like that she never makes that I love? The home fries. You know, like really thin. You know, really thin, and you know, home chips, right?
You've never asked me for home fries. You're like, oh, she never makes it, and I love it.
But I do love
You
that.
have not once ever asked me for home fries. In like 35 years.
They're just slightly thicker than potato chips. You know what I mean? Right? You know what I'm talking about?
You see these things in public. I have to defend myself.
Because it just occurred to me.
There are actually people watching us right now.
There's nobody on there. It's like 200 people, 230 people.
That's a lot of people.
That's not a lot of people.
It is a lot of people.
There's a lot of people watching sports ball right now.
Cottage fun, right. John Wilburn says, Darth Hemi asked who the machine shop in Cookville was over on Cabal's channel. ProWorks was conspicuously absent. Is that the name of it? I don't know.
Well, his name, he goes by the name ProWorks, but he owns
Oh.
the guy's name is I don't know. It's Aaron something or other.
All right, let's not pick on him.
Austin. He owns Paragon Racing Engines.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of dumb. Like, if you have like a name that you're trying to like, I don't know. Why would you act like that?
I don't know. But I had a
Why
couple.
would you act like that? Why would you say shit like that on people's stuff? I don't know. Because it's gonna come back at you. I don't get it. Why do you take the time to make a video dissing UTG? I don't know.
But keep doing it. Keep doing it.
You know, I'm sure that there are other people in Cookville that watch this channel that probably use them. What's your favorite car and/or truck or dream vehicle?
I get asked that every week, and every week I give the same answer. Ask me in an hour, and I'll give you a different answer than I gave you. I have none.
What's up, Zero?
Zero. He's finally made it. The introspective mod.
Right. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Let's see. Vice Grip Garage makes me want to buy a hunk of junk on the other side of the planet and film the fun.
Yep. He has that effect on a lot of people. Yeah, absolutely. He has mastered that market, right? And he's out roadkill is what he's done.
Do you use lead editors?
No.
Joel Bernstein, I'm sure he's watching now too. Maybe.
I love my trolls. Don't stop trolling me, please. Keep going.
Why, so you can mention them publicly?
No, because you see, again, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Well,
Say whatever you want.
For him,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Say whatever you want about me. Just make sure you spell my name right. So I mean, like for instance, on YouTube, a thumbs down counts the same as a thumbs up. All YouTube cares about is the number of reactions. So if I did a video and it got 10,000 thumbs down, it's the same as if it got 10,000 thumbs up. They put it out anyway because people are going to watch because it's so bad or because it's so controversial. It doesn't make any difference. So you say bad things or you give a thumbs down, make a troll comment, you're only adding to the channel's, like if every comment on a video was nothing but trolls, the YouTube algorithm doesn't see that. All it sees is that you got reaction. And so since you got reaction, they put your video out there even more. I love this stuff.
Any plans for putting the dart on the dyno? We could do that.
No, put it on a drag strip.
Why don't we put it on a dyno?
Because if you put it on a track and you just calculate the weight and the mile an hour, you know what the horsepower is.
I know, but some people want to see it on a dyno. Roadkill, we do not speak that name, he says.
Why? They did a good job. Let me tell you something. They listen. I was down on that whole thing before I really started to get it. Right? It took a while for me to get it because I was like, "What are these fucking people doing?" Right? But then I got it. I got it. I understand the mentality. Don't get it running right. Just get it running. Right? I get that now, and it's that important first step, that threshold that brings you to here. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, I got it running. Now I want to make it run good. So yeah, I didn't understand the whole roadkill thing at first. I absolutely do get it now. I absolutely do respect it now.
John Wilburn says, that's what I like about posting under my real name and likeness. I can never have the ProWorks problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wolfram Man 1978 says, laugh out loud, got my first troll thumb down the other day on my video.
Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. You're in the club now.
Yeah, you're in the club. As soon as we post a video, you can't make this up, okay? It's the minute we post a video. The second we post a video, it gets a thumb.
Sometimes it takes a little longer. They might be busy. They might be in the bed.
They might be busy or whatever, but there's somebody out there that's got us on the phone, and they must have rang the bell. So they get a notification as soon as we post a video, and the very first thing that we get is a thumbs down.
Yeah. Jurassic Troll, love your artistry. Did you guys watch the art video that Tony did? I saw somebody watched it recently.
You really?
Yeah, it was in the comments. Somebody had commented on it. A thumbs down is a badge of honor.
Take whatever you get.
So when you go to the track with the slant?
When winter is done being winter, and we can go to drag strips that are open. Remember, we're in Middle Tennessee. It's not like we're down in Alabama or Florida where it's like decently around. We get winter. This is winter.
John Wilburn says, I get a few thumbs down on every video like clockwork, but I be the same people every time. It's too consistent. Yeah, it's weird. Like they wait for it. Like, I don't know how people think like that, but whatever. They must not be very busy. Did you know Gus Farage?
Gus with the Cherry Charger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Gus. Actually, I sold him the front fenders that are the last ones I know of that were on that car. Back in like 1983, 1982.
Did you ever figure out the problem with the turbo slant?
It hasn't come back to me. What happened was I just talked to Jim Bennett. He ran into some problems with his shop. He had to relocate his shop, and at the same time, he blew the motor in his rollback. So for the last couple of months, he's been occupied with finding a new place, moving a new place in, fixing his rollback. So he has not touched that dart. So I just talked to him first time in like 3 months yesterday. So he's getting himself back on track, back on board here, and we'll get together with him soon.
Let's see. A Honeyman says for a 302 in a comic, the rear end should hold if it's mild. If you want to go, is he talking to you?
Talking to somebody else.
Question. I was talking to somebody else. Sorry. Let's see. Jay Bear says that 1.5 inches of snow last night in Houston, Georgia. We haven't gotten any. We were supposed to get some last night, but we didn't get it. She's sitting around at the keyboard eating that bowl of soy, waiting to give her thumbs down. I don't know. Like, I can't pay attention to stuff like that.
Oh, Gus Faraci was a gangster that killed her. Oh, no, I didn't know him.
Okay, no,
Different Gus.
yeah. Let's see. How much nitrous do you think that Slant 6 could take?
I'm not gonna run it on nitrous. That car, that engine, that whole thing is strictly 100% normally aspirated. I don't want to do anything but normally aspirated with that. I want to play with the motor itself, no power radars.
Where is the 318 that was on Nick's dyno?
It's Lunar. Lunar's got that. That's his motor.
Don't feed the trolls.
I love the trolls.
672 E-Galaxy says the 610.
It does.
Let's see. Can you tell if your jets are the wrong size without doing a run at WOT?
Yes and no, but not really. Yeah, mid-range. No, I would say for accurate jetting, wide open throttle. Well, let's put it this way: if you drive the car, let's say it's a highway type of car, and you're going to cruise along, let's say 80 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. You could do that. You could make a cruise like that and then read your plugs afterwards. And it's more than just the jetting at that point. Then you're talking about power valve or step-up valves, springs rather, drop rods. It just depends on the carburetor. But yeah, I mean, for truly accurate jetting, wide open throttle. But depends on how you use the car. And better than that, you just got to get an air fuel meter and do it that way.
What was the first childhood car in your family that you remember and love? Let me go. Or we should know.
First childhood car that I remember and love.
No.
My old man had a '66 Mustang. It was a red 289 automatic. It was not a special 289 two-barrel Mustang. He bought that new when I was like 4, and I remember that car very well. Let's see. So I think A-bodies are currently undervalued. I think they're valued about right. Let's see. Matt Guadagno. Is that Matt Canick? Matt Guadagno? What's going on, brother, man? Matt Canick is an old friend of mine from New York. Let's see. The Mustang I described is exactly what you got. They're sweet cars. They're sweet cars. 67, Tony, Southeast Gas's opinion. I'm digging their scene. I'm probably going to invent this year. Yeah. And they never leave Long Island. This Southeast Gases has got a great deal going. Their stuff is period correct 1967, right? Which to me, I would rather have seen a period correct 1970 because like gassers went through all different stages, all different eras, and in my opinion, the gasser from 1967, 1968 to like 1970, 71, to me, those are the cars. Those are the ones. They still have the straight front axles. Most of them still have the straight front axles and all of that, but they were slammed and they had like giant arched rear wheel wells, just like Ohio George's Mustang from that era. There were so many of them, but yeah, it's a shame that they made the cutoff for Sega at 67. And I do respect them. I love everything they do. I'm totally impressed by their rule book and how much of a stickler they are to the exact rules, right? So, and I think that's awesome. So I'm not saying anything bad about Sega at all, right? Big fan of what they do. But I wish they had made it to 1970 instead of 67. Because like I said, in my opinion, those gassers, the later gassers from 60, 68, 69, 70, 71, those are the baddest ass cars of all. Ralph's selling tires, my brother Ralph. What's going on, brother Ralph? Someone asked earlier if it was about running nitro through an alcohol carb. Is it possible? Yeah, but very low percentages. You're limited to like less than 10% through. Oh, thank you. Look at this. She perceives my needs for liquid and anticipates. Thank you.
You getting that with you, baby? What'd you read?
Ralph is on. Matt Canick is on here, and Ralph is on here.
What's up, Ralph?
And Matt Canick.
What's up, Matt Canick? They must be bored.
They must be bored.
Have you ever dealt with distributors that have two vacuum advance ports?
Yeah, the Fords had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a common thing in the 70s. And not only Fords, Hondas had that. Nissans had that when they were still Datsuns, or Nissans. Yeah, lots of them had the two vacuum ports on the diaphragm.
Let me be frank this year too.
You can be frank. Go ahead.
Was there anything that sparked your obsession with cars?
No, I mean, it just happened. It just happened.
Bruce W. wants an update on all the projects. You want me to get the whiteboard out?
Update on all the projects. Plan Z is done except for the paint. They're going to paint it, but I can't do that until the spring. Bottle Rocket is just sitting there waiting to go. The Valiant, I haven't touched the off-road Valiant. I haven't touched that in over a month just because it's outside and the weather's been shitty and it's not happy, conducive to do anything on it. The Green Duster is just sitting in the backyard. She daily drives, Project Daily Driver. And then we got a bunch of other cars and trucks and stuff. But that's like the update on everything that I think this channel is concerned with.
Thresh Metal and Thunder says, I can't think of any car question right now.
That's right.
See, they're talking amongst themselves.
That's okay. Oh, the Miata. No, I didn't sell the Miata. The Miata's coming in right after Plan Z leaves.
Where are you going to put Plan Z?
I'd probably just put it on leave it on the trailer because that's the one that's going to be going to and from the track most often.
Okay. When are you painting?
In the spring. In the spring.
Okay, no, you didn't sell the Miata.
Oh, the Belvedere just sitting in the backyard. I have not touched it.
It's like a lawnmower. It doesn't move.
It doesn't. It's just sits there
I
for
just
years.
sleep under it all the time.
I keep telling I'm gonna go when the time is right, when all the stars are aligned, I'm gonna dive into it.
That never happens.
It will.
You know better than that. You know that the time is never right. You just have to do it.
You watch. No, I mean it's not possible to do it right now. It's physically impossible to do it right now.
Why?
Look,
I'm questioning you guys. What? Why?
Because to build anything running on it with nitro takes 1,000% focus. You can't be distracted.
I think you would have to move and live in a different house, to be honest with you.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay.
But it takes focus. It takes money.
It needs a garage.
Lots of extra money, right?
That car needs to be in a garage for you to do that. You can't.
Babe, just relax. Just relax. Just relax.
You're telling me this all the time. Just relax.
Just relax.
So relax, everybody. You're gonna get some. Jason Teeny is a good name for a gasser.
I'm lost.
You're lost?
Yeah, somebody name his gasser.
Yeah. Chase come over and says swamp pooch.
What, Darla? What do you want?
Tony is the engine builder. He's completed so many projects. What do people think he is a peddler? What's a peddler?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Illumination 313 EVO says, well, you guys keep the great content. Thank you.
Thank you. Darla.
When do you think you'll have some G
Love you.
Tech Pro videos for us?
What? Shush!
Plenty.
Lily! We're doing YouTube!
All right, come on. Go, outside, let's go. Let's go.
Hang on, guys.
Come on,
Give her a cookie. Go get a cookie. Go get a cookie. Maggie, go get a cookie.
come on.
Go.
Shut the door behind.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Let's see. Chris Green, Uncle Tony, when are you going to do that Museum Mercury Cyclone spoiler? He's not getting any younger. I know, neither am I. Oh, well, I'll get together with him. It's not a tile floor. In this room here, it's a wood floor, and they're little nails, you know.
Okay.
Is the Helvetica going to be naturally aspirated, and what engine is going in it? My original plan, I was thinking injected nitro, but the more and more I think about it, it's like if you're gonna go all the way, so I'm thinking blow nitro.
You sold those that you have. No?
I know.
All right, where are we? Oh, peddler equals driver. Sorry about that, Alfie, too. Sometimes I just read the stuff and my brain goes blank.
Yeah, I know. I can't read. It's hard for me to read and answer questions.
Good night, Kick and Bill.
Good night, Kick and Dell, my brother. Thank you.
Jason's Garage. Never love them beagles. Yeah, they get crazy. Just still barking. It sounds like you're talking about playing basketball, yeah. Let's see. All right, where are we? Can you do a vid about tuning nitro colors? What it takes and all that?
No, because everything I did was 25 years ago, and everything has changed since then. I did a couple of things on basics, like the operating principles of nitromethane that don't change, but the actual tuning does change. The components change, the pumps change, the mags change, everything changes. Clutches change, tires change, everything changes. So no, I couldn't do a contemporary video about tuning nitro cars.
What color for Plan Z?
Gold.
The more you yell, the more they bark. Yeah, I know. I know. Tony, do you think you can still find good deals at the swap meets?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we always find good deals on things. It's not as easy as the old days because you don't have many people dragging stuff out, and everybody wants to sell it online.
Yeah. When do you think you'll have some G-Tech Pro videos on Wednesday?
As soon as it's reasonable
weather is
to do
not
it
bad,
outside.
yeah.
Like I said, it's been wet and it's been cold. So, and like for instance, soon. The answer is soon.
Yeah, it's been raining. Have you tried out the new converter yet?
No. I said it's been wet and cold. When it's not wet, it's freaking cold. So there's just no place to screw around right now.
Plan Z metal flake? It should be.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, it's not.
It's not, big metal flake.
It's not big metal flake, but it's flake.
It's metallic.
We can buy flake and throw it in there.
We probably should.
We could.
I think we should.
If we did, I would want to do like a rainbow flake.
A rainbow flake from the gold?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That would be pretty
Do
badass.
green flake. No? In the gold?
Mm,
Pink flake?
yeah, I like to see red, pink. You know what I mean?
Okay. We could do that, right?
Orange. You know, all those like hot colors in the gold.
All right. Yeah, that might be a little cheesy. If you go
Who
too many
cares?
colors.
Who cares? Let's go over the top.
Okay. Lime green, no. What are your thoughts on the 425 olds?
Nice engines. They're good engines.
Aluminum flake is weight concerns. What's up with the Ask Uncle Tony channel? Uncle Crystal has been so
She's
busy.
busy.
And whenever like one is free, the other one isn't free.
Yeah.
So if Uncle Crystal's free, Tony's not free. If Tony's free, Uncle Crystal's not free.
You know, she has her regular business, her real estate thing.
Right.
Crystal Sells Tennessee, if you want to see her YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got the kids. She's got the 2 little girls.
Right.
And it's just, she's busy. The poor thing is busy. And the weather hasn't really been. So it's like when
And she handles the merch.
and she handles merch.
Right.
So it's like when the weather is nice, we can like casually go at it. But now it's like most of the time it's in the 30s. It's damp, it's rainy, it's cold,
Yeah.
and she's busy. So it's just not convenient to
It's
do.
not like you can leave. Sometimes we would shoot videos and we would leave the kids outside with us as we were
Right.
shooting.
Exactly.
They really can't stand outside in the freezing cold
Yeah.
while we're doing a video. So.
You know, unfortunately, we're in a place where weather is, you know what I mean? Weather is a deal.
Zero says flake it.
Yeah, we'll flake it. We'll flake it.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Do you put it in the paint? Or is it sprayed separately?
Depends on the size of the flake.
Yeah?
We'll watch some videos on that. We'll watch
If
some.
anybody has any good flake videos, let us know.
Well, I'm sure if you Google how to paint flake,
Right?
right? Well, look for bass boat paint. However they paint those bass boats, because that's
Well, we already have the paint for the car.
right.
We
The
have to
flake.
change the paint.
No, but I mean, whether you add the flake separately or in a clear, I don't even know. But we'll figure it out and we'll do it.
Large gold flake. Jason's large.
Giant flakes like this all over the car.
Can't tell the red with metal flake and black ghost flames on the car?
No flames. No ghost, no flames.
No red.
Well, there's red. There's like a lot of details on the car are already red, so they'll pop like crazy with the gold.
Have you seen Black Ghost Challenger? Very well done. 39 minutes long.
Yes, I saw that a while ago. Somebody had recommended that. But yeah, big flakes like this, just poof, 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 all over the car.
Thresh Metal says he was a licensed realtor once. Houses are just like hot rods, but make you thousands of dollars. Right. Big Bear says he's seen it in the clear coat. I think I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put clear coat?
No, I don't want to, but we may have to if we flake it.
It might look nice. Would that hide some of the bad body work? Metal flake?
There is no bad body work on our car. The body work's actually pretty good on our car.
Is it? Flake only takes one coat too. I don't know, we're gonna have to look into this. Dakota wants to know, what's some of the most absurd claims you've heard? Liars say every town has that one guy that is so full of it.
Well, I couldn't even tell you. I ignore them. You know what I mean? I really keep to myself. I don't really talk to anybody. So I mean, I hear those. I hear the claims and weirdnesses and stuff like that. But really, it goes in one ear and out the other. It doesn't even stop in between.
Just no scallop paint jobs. No scallops?
I like scallops. I like endless lines.
Endless lines?
You know, yeah, I love the endless lines. I love all this psychedelic hippie shit. Panels.
flake is like sandpaper unless you shoot a lot of clear over it. I can see that.
Yeah.
You don't use a ton of clear. Coat after coat. That's not for you to do. Have you ever owned a Daytona or Superbird?
I have not. Two of them all part. That's like about the only things I've never owned is a wing car.
Mopar Man says you can use gold or silver paints under the candy color paint or add the bigger flakes to the metal flake paint. I majored in a 3-year course of auto body and custom paint jobs. Do you want to put a candy color over the gold?
I don't know. I can't even think about that right now.
Tom Hughes says, could you do more with the 413 and low jet 400? I have many people who praise these two engines, the 400 for high horsepower and 413 in OTR semi trucks.
Well, I mean, the 413 is just a small bore 440 is all it is. Anything you do with a 440, you do with a 413, but just not as well. How does that sound? The 400, yeah, we got some 400 stuff coming.
Okay. What was your favorite decade?
What I remember from the
Maybe
60s.
from when you were alive or not when you were alive? Because mine is probably not when I'm alive.
The late 60s, early 70s. You know, I mean, I remember a little bit of the late 60s, but late 60s culture is like alive and well. So it's like it's hard to like miss. But yeah, the 70s. The 70s were actually pretty good. We thought they sucked as they were happening, but looking back, it was had everything over the modern era.
Any road toads running around Nashville?
I see them occasionally, but none that are really notable.
Steve Baker says he's getting up early. Thanks. Check you on Wednesday. What do you do on Wednesday? What's the topic?
I don't know yet. I got to talk to Dallas. Whatever Dallas wants to come up
Guys,
with.
if they want, what topic they want.
Well,
It's them.
well, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could ask
Is Dallas
them.
watching? Is Dallas on here now? Okay.
CV to 170 slant 6.
Yes, I'm looking for a big.
Somebody said, remember I told you they mentioned in the comments about the junkyard in McMinnville? Maybe we could go there.
Yeah. We got a few. We got a few leads, but yeah, I need a big crank journal or a big crank pocket 170. I like a couple of them actually. I don't like to build anything that I don't have a spare for. I'm silly like that.
Eric Espinoza says, hello, Uncle Tony, I'm going to start working on my first build soon. Can't wait to bottle rocket my 318 through 73 Charger.
Excellent.
Good luck. You should wrap the Miata with a UTG theme. Bonus garage, I don't know.
That's so gay.
I don't know. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, no.
No?
No, wrapped Miata? No. I want to do the
I
Miata.
just screen print the whole car, just cover and screen print it.
Just stencil dicks all over it.
No.
No, I want to do that. I want to do that car in like an electric blue with flake. I want to try to capture as much AC Cobra as possible.
Why don't you just go get an AC Cobra?
Because I want an AC Cobra. I want to be a caretaker for an AC Cobra.
Chicken Walker Ranch race team in Miata. 0. Free advertising. I don't know. I think that when we're out in the world, we really don't want people to know who we are.
No.
Let's see. Will the 170 slant 6 end up in the Miata?
No. The 170 Slant 6 is a collaboration. I'm going to work with an engineer, and we're going to build a dyno motor, and then eventually it'll end up in Plan Z, because I honestly believe that for a normally aspirated slant, I honestly believe the 170 is the way to go. I think it's a better combination to work with than the 225. So we're going to build a slant, a 170, a dyno motor to try out some ideas, and then eventually that motor will end up in Plan Z.
Zero's asking me about UTG patches. No, not yet, Zero. Not yet. Still too slow right now because it's January. Well, January is.
But he won something, didn't
Did he win anything?
he? Yeah.
What about that can of, that empty can?
No, he doesn't want an empty can of Canada Dry. What did he win?
Oh, why
What's
don't you
he
send
win?
him an AHRA sticker?
Oh yeah, where is it? Where are
Mm,
they? Oh,
What?
yeah, they're in the lunchroom. I think I saw them.
No, I moved them because Katie had them.
Hang on, Zero. We got what you won
Send him
here.
this patch.
Hey, look at this. Zero, you won. You won. You get an AHRA patch, right? See, that's fucking cool.
Like,
Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, congratulations. Good job on that. We'll get that in the mail to you
thanks,
tomorrow.
boss.
No problem, brother.
Patches would be sweet. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see about the animals.
Now, you don't apply this directly to your skin. You put this on cloth.
Right. Kevin Garcia says, "Hey, Uncle Tony, thanks for sharing your knowledge."
That's what I'm here for, bro. I gotta do a brain dump before I drop dead. Hence the channel.
John Wilburn joined the AHRA last week. Nice.
True American.
Sean the person wants to know what was the most unreliable car that you've ever dealt with? Unreliable.
Unreliable. Unreliable.
Unreliable.
But I would just stop me in my tracks.
I'm thinking. What we had that was unreliable.
I'm a mechanic. So it's like,
What?
I mean, there's really no such thing as unreliable. I get them all running. I get them all going. I imagine that some of the cars that we own would be considered to be unreliable.
Maybe not for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's such a hard question for me to answer, because really nothing is unreliable. I'm a mechanic, and I don't buy stuff that would be normally very trouble prone.
Big Bear says we can send to the Applebee's gift card. What she just do that? Keeps mailing it out. Let's see. Our scope says, if I accidentally took out the spring with the drain plug, how far do I out it back in? Put it back in? My plug is only going in halfway.
I
Put
have
an
no,
Aquafina bottle top and red gasket maker to help it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
If you took the spring
Spring?
out with his drain plug.
What drain plug has a spring?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Have you ever built a rat rod?
I'm too anal retentive. I'm too OCD to ever have a rat rod.
People would say some of our cars are rat rods.
Yeah, people would say a lot of our cars are rat rods, but the idea is I improve them slowly as I go along, right? So whereas a rat rod, you don't. You relish in the decay, and I couldn't do that. Like, my cars have decay, but I look at them and say, oh, well, I got to fix that. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's okay. That's the so mentally I'm like, I'm going to improve this, but you don't have that mentality with a rat rod. I just couldn't do it. Not that everything against them. I love rat rods. I mean, I see them all the time, and some of the creativity is really amazing, but they're just not something I would want to own.
Paul wants to know, do you have any of those aluminum slant 6 engines built?
I don't, and I really don't want one. They're a little too finicky. They have some idiosyncrasies that I don't want to deal with.
He says it looks like a pen spring.
It looks like a pin spring. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, John Wilburn has never built a rat rod on purpose. Yeah, I know, me too. I guess I have had plenty of rat rods. Yeah, my GT it's more of a roach than a rat rod. Yeah.
Let's see. They're talking to each other.
Yeah.
What? thoughts on using new finish on a car?
No idea.
Never used it. We've never had anything with finish on it
Yeah.
to try it. Do you dig any of Exner forward look cars?
Yeah, I actually do. You know, what's not to like? You know, I even like his post-heart attack stuff.
Is an MDS delete on a 2012 Ram 5.7 a simple task?
I couldn't answer that for you, my brother. You'd have to talk to somebody who's more familiar with the electronics on his Gen 3s.
Hey, what?
Okay, I'm back to reading. I have to read now. What is the best head gasket to mate aluminum and steel together? I mean, a composite, obviously, instead of just a bare steel shim. I couldn't tell you exactly. I'm drawing a blank on something like that. Let's see. Tony, I noticed your fleet is fairly common cars. Yeah. What do you do if you like older cars, like a 72 Torino and a 72 Montego? I mean, hunt for what you like. I mean, I don't know. Do I like the FE Fords? Sometimes. Mike Johnson, thank you so much. Lately been rewatching your oldest storytelling videos and recommending it to new viewers. Thanks, guys. Thank you for recommending our stuff. Have you ever heard of a deck head being machined and not need a gasket? No. No. I do know that you don't want to ever grind a head or a deck. You always want to cut them, because grinding doesn't give any texture for the gasket material to actually grip onto. There's a story about Keith Black he had been grinding Hemi heads. This is back in the 60s, and they put two heads, deck surface to deck surface, and he was able to slide a piece of paper in between the two heads that had just been machined. And from that point, everything was cut instead of ground. Story. I know stories now. Let's see. They used to make tractors like that. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. I'm just not familiar with it. What do I think about your two-stroke big block Buick? I didn't know you had one. Red Ryder, what's happening, brother? The 420 is a killer for performance on the road. The FE, like I said, there are some things about the FE that I like. I mean, you look at like the tunnel port motors and stuff. They're just brilliant. They're just beautiful, amazing motors, right? But they did such silly, stupid things with the FE. If you ever get into the guts of an FE and you see where they ran the fucking oil passages on it, it's a nightmare. It's weird. There's so much things that are weird on a fucking FE. Have you ever looked at the way the main bearing fits and mates to the oil hole in the saddle on an FE? What the hell was that about? And they're all like that. Put a Pro Charger on a Slant Z Dart. No, Slant Z is normally aspirated and will remain normally aspirated. The whole point, I want to see what I can get out of a regular, normally aspirated slant. It is not getting any power adders ever, ever, ever. That's not saying I won't put a power adder on a slant someplace, somewhere. But the Slant Z was built specifically with a normally aspirated engine in mind.
Water?
Oh, water. Yeah, oh, yeah, here you go.
I'm
Some
paying
water.
attention.
Yeah.
And I've been quiet for a minute.
Llama Gonzalez. What a name. Did your parents really name you Llama? That's cool. Uncle Tony, a bit late. Very tough sounding slant you had there. Thank you.
Jason's Garage says, I'm a Ford guy and have not been fond of the FE engine. Were you just talking about?
Yeah.
Is a Wyatt or Aspen a good platform
Yes.
for budget drag car?
Yes, it is.
Donna Wendy English says you got a good woman, Tony.
Where is she? Well, oh, you're referring to Uncle Kathy. Yes.
Thank you.
She was good. I raised her up from a pup. I got her when she was
You
15.
raised me. Are you into grunge at all? I used to like it. I think I've outgrown it a little bit. I'm not as angsty. Have you ever modded the 170 slant six?
No, but I want to. I think I'll get better results out of a 170 than a 225.
Paul Luterangelo says, what would be a good forum for info on finding info on my 85 Dodge 318 specs?
Or just just go to Google and put in specs 1985 318. You'll get more information than you could ever possibly use.
You haven't tested the new converter yet.
I have not. There's no place to run that car right now. It's wet. There's an ocean of mud between the where the car's sitting right now and the road. So yeah, it'll be a week or two before we can actually do something like that.
Have you ever been stumped by an engine problem?
Not permanently. I mean, of course I've been stumped. Every mechanic gets stumped, but I can't think of anyone that I haven't figured out.
Let's see.
Sometimes at great expense and frustration.
Paul says, I'm currently reading Jeff Sunder's book about the Motown missile. Check it out. It's a great read.
Jeff is a friend of mine. Guy does great work. He's good. You want to check out some of the books he's written.
Tom Hughes says, anything good about the 273 adjustable rockers on the next 318 build?
Possibly. I think I got a set sitting on the shelf. You got to dig around a little bit.
Red Rider says, just got back from the junkyard to get cluster screws. Pondered pulling a 360 from a Wagoneer. Apparently the only Mopar in my area is a 66 Carmen.
It's not a bad car to have.
No. I agree oiling was terrible, but you gotta tell me the 429/460 is better?
I'm taking a deep dive into that engine right now. Hang on a second. It's been a while. Yes. On the FE, they prioritize the lifters in such a way, the way they ran the fucking oil galleys, especially that whole deal behind the cam bearing, which is why? Why'd you do that? And again, like I said, if you take any FE, take the crank out, slip the main bearing out, and explain to me why the oil hole is half off the fucking bearing hole. Why? How did they come up with this? Now the holes are undersized to begin with compared to a Chrysler. They're undersized to begin with, and then they're all offset. Why?
Dickie Father says, can I get a shout out from my mom, Darla, who passed away from breast cancer 7 years ago today? Sorry, Dickie.
Sorry, Dickie. Darla.
For my
R.I.P.
me
Darla.
and my mom's 13-year-old dog, Copper, a red-bone coonhound who passed away 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, Dickie.
Dickie, you're having a rough time there.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother, man.
Tony, what camera do you use for filming? Is it laying around? Is there?
Got it right here.
Oh, yeah, I have some.
Sean, you want to give away our secrets?
Not secret.
It's a secret.
I tell everybody.
This.
Canon M50, small, lightweight, with a small micro Rode microphone.
Yeah.
It's good, it works.
That's the money maker.
It's the money.
That's the money maker.
It's not expensive. Somebody recently asked me for it, and I went to B&H Photo, and I think they have it listed for like $650, I think, which is not a lot when you're talking about buying decent cameras. That's actually a really good price. And it's lightweight, so you can hold it in one hand if you gotta like move it, get underneath something. So I would definitely say get that camera.
You've never seen it comes with a hamster on top. Isn't that the coolest thing? Dakota, he says, he's never seen a camera that built a hamster. They put the hamster on there to block the wind.
Did you show them where you burned it once with the torch? You should show them what you did.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
I was filming him and he had the torch out and he flings the torch up and he sets the little fuzzy thing
On fire?
on fire. So I didn't buy a new one, like I turned it over. So the whole bottom of it is burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you see it? Like it's all burnt off.
I'm bad with a torch.
Yeah. How do you feel about fender skirts on 60s sleeper cars?
I guess they're okay. Yeah, I kind of like fender skirts. On the right kind of car. Rivieras are bitching with fender skirts. So the Pontiac Catalinas, like the late 60s, early 70s Catalinas.
Any faith in Mopar purple shafts?
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Juices better have deep pockets. I know. For what? The camera, save up. For a good camera, it's not an expensive camera. There are cameras out there that are like $1,200, $2,000.
Elizabeth, if you do this professionally, right? The time that it takes you to not have to reshoot things because you couldn't hear the sound, or because the lighting was like totally like off, or because it's like fuzzy or blurry, which is you're gonna find like inconsistencies. Just to be able to just shoot something and then put it up without having to think about it, it's worth it. It's definitely worth the money.
We used a phone for a long time.
Yeah.
Unfinished Project says I'm still using my phone and forget to turn it sideways. Yeah, turn it sideways.
Gotta turn it sideways.
If you buy a camera, if you find one that's cheaper, make sure that you can plug a mic into it. Because any camera that has video on it, like a good camera, the sound for video is going to be terrible. And if you can't plug a mic in, you're kind of screwed. Remember we bought another camera, a different Canon at first?
Yeah.
And I videoed you, it was 4K, and the sound was awful. And it had no friggin' jack in it.
Right.
I brought it back to the store, I'm like, I can't use this. It was completely garbage, and it was more money than that one. I researched that camera a lot before I bought it. John Wilburn says editing is 90% of production, filming is only 10%.
Well, not really.
Depends on how much you edit.
Yeah, we do minimal editing. We do very little editing. Because I'm so smooth and get it all out in one shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like today. Are you having more fun now than back in the magazine days?
Different kind of fun. This is fun. That's why we do these. I love doing the lives. I hate getting started. It's like oh my God, we're gonna go live in like 10 minutes. I gotta talk, right? But then once we get going, I love this. This is like really fun. But when I was doing the magazines, I was out a lot more, doing a lot more things. Our drag testing and street racing, and you know.
There's a lot of street racing going on everywhere.
Well, yeah, but you see, at the time, you were holding down the fort.
Right?
So I was able to go do my thing. Now you're my crew. So there's nobody to hold down the fort. So it's like we really can't leave the
You can go
fort.
out.
And who's going to film?
Anybody can film.
No, it's not that easy.
It is easy. If I can film, anybody can film. Let's see. They can wear FTW.
Fuck the world.
It says, what's a good street strip transfer of 3.3 in my 64 Plymouth Barracuda?
You really only have one choice. I mean, for an automatic, the only thing to bolt up to a 383 is a 727. If you're going to go to stick, I mean, what are your choices there? You got 833. So it's like, no. Unless you go aftermarket, which is totally out of my realm.
FTV says, any guesses on what the dark's time will be?
Oh God. I think I'm not even going to speculate. I'm not even going to speculate. I think it'll be faster than I think it'll be. How's that sound?
I hope I say this name right.
Sure.
If I don't,
Yeah.
please forgive me.
Don't worry about
Senpei Hachi
Oh yeah, Senpei.
says, I just started watching your videos and went back and started from the beginning. I have a 72 Scamp and was wondering if you had any good ideas for headliners without taking out the windshield. Thank you. We did it without the windshield out.
Yeah, we've changed the headliner with the windshield in the car.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it.
You just need like a good screwdriver, or like for one, like I use like a paint scraper,
Mhm.
like a thin paint scraper, so you can pull down and
Yeah.
tuck it. You can do it. You don't have to take it out. You don't have to take it out. Just do a little at a time. The secret to make big power in a 179.6 is to put in a 3/4 race cam.
Yeah.
Google Flex says. 672 E Galaxy says Tony Smokey Robinson or Smokey Unit.
Smoking unit.
Has Dakota made any videos yet?
I don't know. Dakota, have you made videos?
I don't think he has. Oh, what was the model of the Canon? It's a Canon M50.
M50.
EOS M50. M50. Okay, back to the kitchen roll video. Is that the new video? Is that the new engine for Bottle Rocket?
It will be.
But you're not gonna like talk about it being new engine for Bottle Rocket.
Yeah, it's what I'm using it for is irrelevant, right? But we were gonna. The plan was to take Bottle Rocket out and slaughter the motor that's in it on nitrous and build it based on what we broke. But it's taking us longer to get the car out, and it's taking us longer to put laps on it, and things are just dragging on. And I was like, you know what? I want to build this engine anyway. So I said, well, I'll just go ahead and build it using good parts. So that's what we're doing with that. In the context of the videos that we're doing, we're not even talking about that. We're not even mentioning that.
Dan in the Dirt wants to know, have you ever thought about building an old Power Wagon currently? And just thought it would be cool to see another build.
I dig the old Power Wagons. I really do. But I have a thing of, I don't like to work on trucks. I don't like to climb over things and all that. So I won't build one myself, but I would love to see the one that you built.
Tom O'Brien says Dakota's channel will be 6 months old on February 17th and has no video.
No content. Dakota, your parents are very disappointed in you. They're wonderful people. You're letting them down.
He's got a lot of subject matter, no?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Him and his brother.
Dakota? Between the two of you, you should be making like 2 videos a day. Let's see. He's just a procrastinator. Well, he does go to school. He's got that. Can a 289 engine be built to drag?
Yes. People did that for years. Very popular motor back in the day.
What happens to the SEMA build?
Shipfus vandalized it.
Oh, yeah, he came over here to like stop us from winning.
Yeah, I know it was him. I know it was him.
He signed it, didn't he? After he like beat Sparta.
Fuz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dakota has cool stuff. You really should make a 1 minute video for us. Tom Holborn says, yeah.
Yeah, but just get out there and shoot something with your phone, man.
He says, I'll do one tomorrow evening on my brother's car. Okay. Make sure you send me a text message, Dakota, and let me know that it's up. Zero says, Chip is a nice guy. No, I don't like all of his cars, but he likes my dark. Nice.
Yeah, but he went and sabotaged mine. Okay? I'm sticking to that.
More says Uncle Tony has more video footage of Dakota than Dakota does of any of his car
True.
projects. Get moving, Dakota. He said, Dakota's saying, all right, well then. Let's see. Anglia 427 says, cross drilling crankshaft main journals. We do it to race big block Chevys. Is it ever done on Mopar drivers?
Not typically, no.
Brandon Miller says, love the knowledge and the channel. You all are awesome. Thank you. Shout out from Dayton, Ohio.
Thank you, Brandon.
Please stop smoking.
No.
I tell him to stop all the time. He doesn't listen. I think Pontiac would be the best budget build, easy block to work with.
Yeah, but the cars aren't as common. You know, yeah, I think you're gonna. I mean, yeah, you're right. Pontiac motors respond really well to simple things, but the cars aren't all that common. So you know, 6 one half of those of another.
Hey, uncles, just got home from a long drive. Glad I could make them live.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome,
for
Terrence.
watching. Tony, have you watched Black Air, the Buick Grand National movie? If not, check it out.
I have not.
Is that nice?
Me playing with the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Colleen Tebow, finally going for a Crowley. Enough to make a lot. Hello, everybody. What's up,
Whee!
Colleen?
How you doing, Colleen?
You're not going to dyno Lindsay.
No, we'll take it to the track.
Why don't we just dyno it? We'll dyno it and take it to the track.
But what's the point of that? If you take it to the track, you calculate the mile an hour.
People want to see it. You know that everybody that hates your Science 6 build wants to see you dyno it. It'd be probably a really big video.
I would rather just take, let's put it this way, for the time and the effort, right? Not to mention the kit. Think about this for a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take the car to a dyno shop,
Yeah.
right? We gotta load it on a trailer, we gotta drive it to a dyno shop. Now we're gonna pay a couple $100
Yes.
to put it on a dyno.
Right.
And then go through all of the work, taking it back, put it on a trailer, okay?
Right.
Or take the same exact amount of labor, drive it 30 miles further to the drag strip, pay $10 instead of $200, get a number from. I'm not being cheap, I'm being realistic. It takes just exactly as much effort to take it to a dyno place as it does take it to a drag strip.
Instead of one video. Right?
I guess. I would rather just send it down the track.
Okay. I can convince them.
I'm not a big dyno guy. I don't go by dyno numbers.
I know.
I don't
But
care
people do
about.
ask.
I know
do ask, so I
people.
asked you.
People love dynos. I get it, you know, and I like watching dyno videos. You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh, Uncle Tony hates dynos, right? No. There are certain channels that all they do is dyno work, and I watch them and I enjoy it. Okay, but me myself, I could care less what it says on a dyno. It means nothing to me. I want to take it to the track and get numbers out of it.
Benjamin C says, UT, I'm with you on dynos, whoever their YouTube goal.
Yes.
That's what I'm.
Oh, I agree. I watch dino videos all the time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I love dinos, but not for me. I don't care
But the
what
viewers, it's not about what's for you, it's for the viewers.
Well, how about this? I march to the beat of a different drummer. Everybody, all of the other channels are big on dinos and they do dino stuff, and I don't really care. So we'll do things different.
You need to know, guys.
Yeah.
Dinos are fun until you suddenly lose antifreeze and gain weight.
That happens too. Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? If you're gonna hurt something, because stuff gets hurt, I don't want to hurt it on a fucking dyno. How much of a letdown is that? I want to oil the goddamn drag strip, okay? This is what I'm saying. If you're gonna break it, at least have people out there cursing you and dragging tires over your, and pouring down grease.
Yeah, but
Make
you're
a
not gonna show
spectacle
that
out of yourself.
video. Are you?
Sure, why not?
Oh man. Dino queens don't mean you'll win races. No. It makes for good video though.
It makes a good video, but really, honestly,
Which is my perspective.
in the real world, right? Like I said, dino stuff is great, but in the real world, in the practical application of sticking this engine in this car and making it go, right? The dyno numbers are meaningless. They don't mean anything. So.
Find another YouTuber locally that wants to take it to the dyno. You want to give somebody the car to take to a dyno?
No, not really. Big Bear, yeah. If you're gonna blow it up, you should have a big audience. Yeah, you should have people shooting you to Milwaukee and the staging lanes, right? Yeah, exactly.
We had a big audience the last time. That was embarrassing. I had to go on the track and get the wheel. And I had to try and roll it back with the spindle on it. Oh, man. And people just staring at me. Laughing. All right, can we not do that again?
Yeah.
Because that was really mortifying.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah. It would have been easier to roll the wheel if it didn't. Right? You should remove. No, I'm not removing John Wilburn's mod status. What names did he call you? He did it in the thread of your latest video. What? John, I don't know what's going on there. You guys work that out. John Wilburn, you work it out.
All right, we're coming up on a 2-hour mark. I'm going to wrap it up soon. Yeah, I was starting to lose my voice.
Let's see. Wait till the 318 goes back on next time after the oil pump's fixed and can get it over the border. Yeah, you have that. Oh, John Wilburn is fighting with somebody. Okay. Look, you guys take care of it. I don't know what happened. Work it out.
Terrence Seymour. When I go to change my original 2-barrel on my 383 on my C body to an Edelbrock, what's the deal with the choke? Should I get a manual choke version or is the electric version direct replacement? Yeah, the electric choke version is good, but they're real finicky. You gotta kind of, between winter and the warmer weather, you gotta fox with it a little bit. I would put a manual choke on it.
Oh, brother.
What happened? What am I missing here?
There's a fight in here.
Who's fighting?
Go work it out.
All right.
Let's see.
Good night, Paul.
Yeah, I saw John. I don't know what's going on here. There's a podcast? I don't know. No podcast.
We haven't done a podcast in 2 years.
Yeah.
2.5 years.
I don't know what is going on in the comments. There's some problems. We had some problems. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Dan Edwards says they used to race a 318 dart that can be cleaned up to decent power.
No, I know they can.
Gavin Dallas says 225 slant manual. I have a Holly 450 CFM Economaster spread bore and a 465 CFM back secondary. What are your thoughts?
The Economasters are kind of finicky. I would just go with the straight up 465.
Are boats or jet skis your type of vehicle?
Or the what?
Boats or jet skis your type of vehicle?
I had a couple of boats. I never messed around with jet skis. Maybe there's another boat in my future at some point, but not right now.
Let's see. Six Size and Bias Class has been editing and cussing out of his videos. Editing and cussing out of his videos. Has he? Okay.
Yeah. That's all right. He's trying to get, he's trying to not get banned by YouTube.
Right. Do you own the garage complex you're in?
No, a good friend of mine does.
Man, these 2 hours went fast tonight. Did they? That's good.
They did.
Oh, let's see. Tony, whatever happened to that brown 66 door? Smoky Ram 3.
It's just sitting at the. I don't have any current plans for it. I love the car because it's so original. It's like such a clean Survivor. But I have no plans for it. It's just sitting there at the lot. I'll Sunday drive it every once in a while.
Doge PC says, love you, Tony.
I love you too, Doge.
The Hounds of the Baskerville, yeah. Let's see. I think that's it. You have no more comments.
Somebody says stainless steel or aluminum on your drag car. I stainless steel or aluminum what?
Yeah. Mr. the Bandit said $5.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, well, Tony, how do you feel about roller camps?
I mean, I was like, take them or leave them, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but now I have very warm, fuzzy feelings towards rollers.
Dan in the Dirt says, I enjoy watching you build these old cars. So hard to get parts though, sheesh.
Well, you got to dedicate yourself, man.
And a hunt.
You got to hunt. You got to just, you know what? You don't do this stuff, honestly, right? The days of doing the car thing, the old car thing casually are kind of over. It's a lifestyle. You have to live it. It's really the only way you can do it. That's how we do it. We live it.
I used to get up in the morning and just hunt every day. I would get on the computer and I would hunt. Sometimes from the early morning till late at night. Not hard to get parts if you know where to get them. Well, you have to know like what sites to go to and where to look and like what words to put in and how far of a distance you want to look. Oh no, Unfinished Project is back. His battery died.
Oh my God. Well, it's good to have you back.
Yeah. Are we gonna wrap it up?
Brian Brinker, if you get offended being called a dickhead, then don't be a dickhead. I don't get offended by that. You should hear what my family called me. Please.
No, not you. It was the thing that was going on in the comments.
Oh.
Some people.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, my voice is starting to go away. I'm about done. So, as always, John, Ari, Fubar, Zero, thank you guys so much for keeping this thing as sane as you keep it. It's awesome. Everybody who joined us tonight, everybody contributed to Super Chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Big Bear.
Muscle Car
Campy.
Go check out his channel. Go subscribe and go like. He's a good friend of mine. Great magazine guy. I guarantee he's going to pump out a bunch of great content. Unity Motorsports Garage. He did that Boat Sports 49 video. And it's like going good, right? He's doing really good. Unity Motorsports Garage. Go over there and check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Great guy. Awesome. brilliant mind, right? And I think that's it.
John Wilbur's channel.
John Wilburn's channel, of course, John Wilburn. You can see the whole torque flight build, the 904 torque flight build for the Plane Z Dart. That's all on his channel.
Oh, Buffalo Campbell just done.
Buffalo Campbell.
When are you coming back, Buff?
Bro, I was just saying how I missed Buffalo Campbell like today. Now I don't really miss you anymore. But
I do.
all right, she misses you.
Thank you, Fubar. Thanks, Barry.
So that's it, guys. We're gonna pull the plug. Thank you all very
Good night,
much,
everybody.
and we'll see you tomorrow.